Yo, holidays on the house at DraftKings Casino. With this season's offerings, you gonna get some table games, some jackpots, and a slot at the top of everyone's list. Jingle bells, power reels, baby. DraftKings is offering a warm welcome to new players with $100 instantly in casino credits with just a $10 wager. Plus, everyone can get in on the action with a holiday reward every week. So sign up with code NOCHASER5 because the holiday cheer is here, only on DraftKings Casino.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. 21 and over. Physically present in Connecticut, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia only. Void in Ontario. Eligibility restrictions apply. New customers only. Opt-in required. Casino credits are non-withdrawable and expire in 168 hours. Terms at casino.draftkings.com/promos.
Sometimes we all need a little help in the bedroom, my guys. Am I right? Lord knows I do. Look, I'm tired, so sometimes my ding-dong is tired too, okay? Hims is changing men's healthcare by providing you with access to affordable sexual health treatments from the comfort of your couch. With hundreds of thousands of trusted subscribers, Hims can help you find the ED option that works for you. The process is 100% online, so there's no need for uncomfortable doctor's visits. Start your free online visit today at hims.com/chaser. That's HIMS.com/chaser for your personalized ED treatment options. hims.com/chaser. The products mentioned are chewable compounded products which are not approved by or verified for safety or effectiveness by the FDA. Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan. Greens, beans, potatoes, lamb, greens, beans,
potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkey, rat. You name it.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Welcome back to the No Chaser podcast. I'm Tim Chantarangsu.
I'm Ricky Shucks.
I'm Nikki Blades.
There are no Thanksgiving songs.
Yeah, except for that one.
Yeah,
that is the one.
Somebody just hired her for a commercial. I think it's something that doesn't make sense. I think it's like Red Lobster or some shit like that.
We got shrimp, clams.
Yeah, but she doesn't hit the cadence right.
Oh my
It don't
God.
sound right.
Aww.
I'm like, damn, y'all really
What a
dropped
waste.
the ball here.
I tell you what, Red Lobster makes me think of
Cheddar biscuits.
Well, yes, the Cheddar Bay biscuits are next level shit.
Yeah.
So good. But it makes me think of my very broke days. Because Red Lobster was one of those, like, you know, before you got money and spots like BJ's, Red Lobster, you like, I'm going out, I'm celebrating.
Splurging.
That was your
That's
fancy shit,
That's
right?
a flex.
So when I was with my ex, she knew that I was cool with a girl I used to date, and this girl was back in town. And this girl was back in town. She wanted to go to Red Lobster. You know what I'm saying? And I had like no money. I probably was ready to spend like $30 tops on this meal. You feel me? And that's like meal for you, meal for me. Maybe you get a drink, tax, tip, done.
Yeah, something with a free refill.
Yeah, ideally, right? And then so I remember, and she called me out because I was like, cool, this little lobster quesadilla is like $9.99. We're going to roll with that, you know what I'm saying? I ordered my shit, I let her order her shit, and she looked at me, she was like, you know your little hungry ass wants more than that. I said, no, man, I'm good.
Saying my tummy do, my body don't.
Like, do you want to eat or not?
Every time I think of Red Lobster, I just think of the Boondocks. When they're talking about the fam ain't eating cheddar biscuits, granddad. I love cheddar biscuits.
Oh, those biscuits.
They're so good.
They're so Nikki Blades, let me what is, when did you start to realize that you liked fancy food and you wanted a boy to take you to eat some fancy food?
My dad ruined me. Like as early as I could remember, my dad used to take me to Japanese restaurants.
Oh, word.
Yeah, so when we would travel for sports, I mean, we moved to a little itty bitty town called Newman. Again, no stoplights. And there's nothing for like 30, 40 miles away. And even when you get to like the big city, they're not serving up, fancy cuisine there or any good Japanese restaurants, mind you. We moved back before everybody was cultured.
Mm.
So when we would travel for sports, my dad would always go to find like the good restaurants that we can't eat anywhere else.
Oh.
That's where it was. And so he put me up on game. My dad loved talking about food. And
Okay.
especially seafood.
Mm-hmm.
So Japanese, my dad was stationed in Okinawa when he was in the Air Force.
Oh, word.
And so he would always just talk about Japan and talk about the quality. So for me, if we were going to eat out, which rarely ever happened.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the one time, and we go all out. The money is being spent.
Mm-hmm.
Anything seafood related, Dad was cashing out. Even when he would go to Long John Silver's, by the way. Dad loves him some scallops, like the little fried scallops and the hush puppies.
Yeah.
Dad is dropping he's buying as much as he can when he's out there. So I am used to the men spending the money on the food from the beginning, and that's my dad's fault. But he also taught me, if you can't afford to pay for it, don't order it.
You know what's crazy? If we talking about bougie food, right? And Japanese food.
Yes, the epitome.
The shit that put me on to bougie food is the all-you-can-eat buffet. Because that's where I got my first taste of caviar, crab's legs.
Time out. Where'd you go and have caviar
Let
at
me-
an all-you-can-eat?
let
Okay,
me
one,
fucking
side
tell
note.
you.
Asian all-you-can-eat restaurants?
Yeah.
Top tier.
Yeah, facts.
Top tier.
Okay, well, look, let me tell you. First of all, it's a spot in Long Beach, a brunch buffet.
Okay.
Fire. Champagne buffet called The Reef.
It's a champagne buffet?
Yeah, in Long Beach, called The Reef. Me and my family used to go all the time. Celebratory shit, but it was still like, it was a buffet. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? So you would go, breakfast shit, go to a little section, crab legs,
Ooh.
and they had the caviar. It's probably like cheaper caviar,
They have caviar.
Yeah, and that's where I was like, little ass kid, just kind of being like, let me just scoop a little bit of everything. Like, let me
Wow.
try this shit. I'll scoop some little caviar on a cracker. I was like, oh, okay, cool. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And that's where I feel like I really got a taste of the booze. You know what I'm saying? It was a spot in Long Beach called Todai. It was a Japanese
Todai.
buffet.
They have one, I think, in Sacramento.
It's a chain, yeah. It's a chain. Oh, I'm tripping. No. I'm getting my buffets mixed up. It's called Hokkaido.
Oh, okay.
Japanese buffet, Long Beach. I don't even know if it's still operational. COVID hit the buffets kind of crazy.
Oh yeah, that
R.I.P.
wood one right off the freeway.
Yes,
Yeah.
that one. So that shit was fire. They had caviar. They had all the, and they for some reason these Asian buffets always got the little mini lobsters with the fucking cream shit on it.
Yes.
Delicioso.
So good.
Bomb. So I feel like as like broke people buffet shit
Oh
put
my
me
God.
on to the bougie shit.
That put me on to white people food.
That's also facts.
That's how I learned. Like in our house, remember, guys, I grew up in a Hawaiian household, so we're eating spam, eggs, and
okay,
rice.
okay.
We're we would do things like making pancakes. We called white people food.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So going to like hometown buffet where you can get steamed carrots, steamed carrots, mashed potatoes,
That's crazy.
and like I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
And salads? Oh, we love some salads at the
That's
all you can eat.
interesting.
Salads.
We love so the salads. I'm telling you, like growing up, that's our house was so different than everybody else's. We eat meat, rice, eggs, rice, like everything we're doing is like that. So when we would go, I used to love getting mashed potatoes, brown gravy, steamed carrots, and then like they had the prime rib or
Yeah,
roast
that
beef.
prime bread. That's that
Or
white
the
people
roast- or the
buffet.
roast-
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So that was the only time we got it. And they used to say that I was like a garbage can. I would just eat everything. So they would take my hungry ass and I would run amok. And that's where I learned about like roast beef. And again, steamed carrots. Y'all steam those?
Or the fact that you can get stuffing all the time at hometown buffet.
Oh my God.
Ooh, buddy,
I
boy.
can't wait to Thanksgiving.
Yeah, son.
And I love the brown gravy. So I would put brown gravy on everything. Ooh. I also say that all you can eat restaurants show you that you got some strange shit that you like. Because it is one place that it is okay to be experimental.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like I love lemon juice in my chicken noodle soup. And I put lemon juice on,
I can do.
you know what I mean? I put that in but I learned it there.
Probably do lime, but
And then I like to put lemon all over my gravy too.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That is not, I'm not going to yuck your yum, but
Yeah.
that is a
But I learned-
peculiar
Right.
situation.
But I
Yeah.
learned it there because you feel a little more free. I was like, oh my God, I get to have a say?
Because everything's touching. Who gives a fuck? What's on the
Yeah.
plate? I'll tell you
all different shit at once.
the weirdest shit I ever saw at a buffet. It was a table of Japanese dudes, and they were there, and they had their little fucking California rolls or whatever the fucking sushi was they grabbed at the shit, and they had went to the ice cream machine, little soft serve machine, were putting their soft serve on their little sushi rolls and eating it like that. I have yet to try that.
That's kind of
Yeah.
like a Philly roll with the cream cheese.
I guess.
Cold Philly roll.
I guess so.
Philly roll.
Yeah.
A cold, sweet Philly roll.
Yeah.
I do love me a good buffet.
Yeah, I mean, buffet is great. I mean, I know I would say that, but it's still great. For
Nikki
normal
Blaze, what if a
people,
dude took you to a buffet for a date, huh?
That might be fire because that means my ass is a hungry girl.
Yeah.
But
That's
first couple of dates,
Not couple. You get
not
one.
multiple times. I'm just saying within that first couple.
What if first date was at hometown buffet?
I think that would be super nostalgic. That
All
you
right.
paid attention.
Okay.
Because I don't think anybody nowadays is gonna be like, I'm gonna take this girl to a buffet. But if you took me, I'm like, you listen.
All right. Well, remember you said that.
Yeah. Please remember I said that because the buffets nowadays they're going up.
Now, next time you want to have no chaser dinner, he's like, Golden Corral.
I've never been to Golden Corral.
I've never been to Golden.
Neither have we. We were trying to go.
Yeah.
There is one. I want to go.
So there was one when we were still living in Paramount. There was one that opened up right like in Bellflower, right off the freeway.
yeah.
And we were like, we gotta try this shit, right? But the line was always so long.
Yeah.
So long.
We never went.
I hate waiting. We always talk about like, Nikki, if a guy would take you here. Anything food related though, you guys know that I am very happy depending on the person.
Yeah.
It really does depend on the person. And I do believe that some people can get away with certain places. You know what I'm saying? Like certain people can get away with certain things. But for the most part, if you're taking me out and you know me at this point, you're putting thought into wherever we're eating.
Okay.
I was told I'm one of the hardest people to take out to eat because I love food. But it depends on the day. Because I'll turn around and be like, I want all the pizza. They're like, yes, she wants pizza. She wants Wingstop. Hell yeah.
You know what's fucked up, dog? I'm off cheese. I try to be. I try to be, but
I'm off the cheese.
But I had
bro.
a little
Got
cheese,
lactose.
cheese on my breakfast sandwich the other day. That's why I got this little pimple patch.
Stop.
on me,
Is
right?
it that bad for
It's,
you?
it's literally, I had
Instant.
for dudes behind the foods, David brought me a breakfast sandwich with some cheese on it. And normally we do without cheese for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Literally 2 days later, big old chin pimple right here. It's instant.
So
all
I
right?
made a grilled cheese sandwich yesterday
Yum.
because I had tomato soup. The
Miss
weather,
it.
it's raining.
Mhm.
It's raining in the bay. Made a hot thing of tomato soup. And then I took sourdough bread, mozzarella. I took 3 different cheeses, okay? And I put like a garlic butter on the outside of this.
Fire, yeah.
Okay, toast it. And then I put a mozzarella cheese skirt
Oh.
skirt right over it.
Mhm.
It was the most beautiful thing I have ever seen in my life.
I miss
Held
it.
it with your fingertip.
I cut it in half and I held it so petitely
It's greasy.
and just a little bit of grease. And then when you dip it into the tomato soup in the pool, it had glorious cheese pool.
I
And it
miss
was a
it.
soup, not a bisque.
It was a soup.
Okay.
Okay. So what are we being? What's
No, I'm just asking. I just want the
yeah.
food.
I really do.
Not judging.
I'm a bisque person, but I didn't have that in the house. But my grilled cheese game is top tier. I will say I make a mean grilled cheese.
I believe you. I miss it so much.
Yeah.
Here's how sad my life has gotten. I was at a children's birthday party because that's the only time I go out now.
Socialize, yeah.
Lots of those this year. Veda's little school friends. Motherfuckers be having birthdays. It's crazy.
Yeah. Every
And-
birthday.
Yeah. And so it was a lot of pepperoni pizza laid out. That was the main food. Here's what I have to do now, guys. I grab a slice,
Don't even.
peel all the toppings off, all the cheese off. I put the pepperoni back on the shit without the cheese, and I eat it like that.
Okay.
You get a flavor.
Okay, you get a flavor.
You still get a flavor.
Wow.
Yeah, definitely.
It's not like
Okay.
it should be.
Okay. If you had the choice,
Yeah.
you weren't gonna break out, would you do a cheese pizza with no pepperoni
Okay.
or a pepperoni pizza with no cheese?
Oh, I'm going cheese pizza.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't fuck with cheese pizza.
Really?
I want pepperoni.
Interesting.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love a good. Maybe it's because I grew up on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but I love just a cheesy, saucy, plain pizza sometimes.
A lot of people do, and it's crazy because I'll eat like just cheesy bread, but not like
That's
regular.
not, yeah, it's cheesy bread. It's
bread.
not pizza.
Yeah, but yeah, if you say pizza and you give me just cheese, I'm
That's
like,
not
get
pizza.
the fuck out of my face.
Yeah. Get this out of my face.
Oh man, yeah, you know, I miss it. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers getting old. You know, did I tell you guys I'm pre-diabetic?
You did.
Yeah, a while ago.
Okay, cool. That's going on. So, you know, I'm just trying to be healthy as shit.
You
know?
retested?
Yeah, no, it's official.
It's real?
It's official.
Yeah.
It's official now.
I feel
yeah.
like the rest of your life you have to be aware of it.
It's so stupid. Fuck, man. Bruh, it's so dumb. We threw out.
said, do you see how skinny?
That's how angry I am. Fuck this shit, man.
said I want to eat food.
Look, let me tell you, bro. I was looking up that shit. What makes somebody pre-diabetic? What should somebody avoid? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It was a list of food, like, and food groups.
Everything.
I sent it to Chia, a screenshot. I was like, I don't eat none of this shit. She was like, are you dumb? You eat all of this. This is all you eat.
Yeah.
I was like, well, first of all, I don't know anything.
That's so funny. Yeah, a lot of people, including myself, thought it was just a sugar thing.
Yeah.
Really?
Like it comes from eating a lot of sugar. But
Yeah.
then I was like, oh no. Oh, it's how you're on the inside.
The
Yeah.
process.
The way the shit breaks down and shit.
Yeah.
Side note, if you want to eat, guys, because, you know, the beaties.
I don't eat guys.
Yeah.
But if you want to, no, I'm just
If
you
wanna-
want to eat, man, let me teach you what to do. But speaking of diabetes, you know, they talk about it's insulin. Right?
Yeah.
It's how our bodies process it. If you still want to eat carbs, because I like to learn about these things, I'm a fat girl that don't want to be, you actually freeze. No.
Oh.
You freeze your pastas and your bread.
And your rice.
Yes.
Yeah, and you reheat them because it has resistant starch, and our bodies process that differently, and you will be able to eat it.
Yeah, I saw that on TikTok.
I knew that before the
So I don't think that, but it's also, what is it, insoluble fiber or is it soluble fiber? One
yeah,
of
that's
those.
gonna help too with digestion.
Oh, so much learning.
But you know what sucks is that since we don't eat balanced diets,
Yeah.
that's the issue. Like if you are eating enough vegetables and you are eating enough of the things to help you get rid of the shit, then you actually are fine.
Yeah, you don't have those problems.
God.
Tim just looked in the mirror. He said, I don't look like I could have the diabetes. I don't have it.
Well, that's what it was. I was like, shit. I'm working. I look great. I was like, how am I so not right on the inside, but I look so good on the outside?
It's weird who gets it and who doesn't. Because, like, I look like I got it. And one time I did blood work and same shit. Pre-diabetes.
Yeah.
Fucking A1C is high.
Yeah.
They told me to retest. Though.
Mm-hmm.
I retest and it's like, you're good, actually. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, cool. We'll go
Yeah,
back to
you're-
Carl's Jr.
Numbers are actually really good, right? Like your insides are working.
If I ever have a doctor there for my results, they look a little like, how the fuck? This, what's your name again? Okay, that's you. You good somehow.
Maybe I should retest, man.
I'll tell you, dog. Retest. Retest.
Did you guys ever have a moment in your life where you looked the healthiest, but you actually weren't?
Yes,
Now.
but not on the inside.
Okay.
I was doing a lot of, I talked to you about this shit before. I was doing a lot of working out, but I was not stretching at all. I was doing no recovery. So like my whole right side, all the joints was fucked.
Yeah.
And then I got to the point where like my knee was so bad on my right side that my right hamstring was doing all the work.
Ooh.
And that shit was rock hard. Like I walked with a fucking
got a
like
little
stiff
limp.
leg limp and shit.
Yeah.
That was my first time getting a massage by a man because I was like,
Get in there.
even he was like, dog, I've never felt no shit like this before.
Damn.
Your right compared to your left is a crazy difference.
I never felt this dick compared to
Yeah.
the.
I was like, oh, no, bro. That's my
Left
dick getting
side.
massage. I said, my hamstrings. Oh, my fault.
My fault.
I thought you wanted a happy beginning.
Happy beginning. For me, that would be now. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, this is my first time in my life really working out with a trainer consistently, fucking got shit on my face with my scars. So I'm like, in the mirror, I'm like, oh, I'm looking good right now, but I'm dying on the inside. My insides are rotting away. Cholesterol, pre-diabetes, fucking herpes is fucked.
Whoa, hey.
Only simplex 3.
Y'all want to hear some crazy shit about herpes though? You know how like people.
Is that what we want to do with it?
Yeah, might as well.
Sure.
You know how people always say
Can I have
like
some more tequila to listen to this.
Sure, if you want. You know how people always. But shout out to the Rock. People, we got some Terramana. People always say herpes is like, you know, it can be dormant in like forever. You know what I'm saying? My homegirl's homegirl didn't know she had diabetes until she was pregnant with a baby. And then the hormones and shit triggered it. And then she was like, whoa, shit, I got herpes. And she had no idea.
So the baby just fucked her up.
Yeah.
Brought everything out.
All of a sudden, it was like, oh shit, she had like a little herpes outbreak. She was like, what the fuck? And it was just in her chilling. I don't know, but yeah, like on her cooch, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's
stress. Isn't that wild?
Wild.
Because I know we all got a little bit of herpes. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just so common. Like,
yeah, that shit is interesting. No, next time you get tested, check.
You have to, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, wait.
But you know,
why are there numbers?
Yeah, every test be like negative.
Like, you got a little bit of this.
Yeah.
You know what? I am all for people living their lives, right? Like living through whatever it is that they have. And there is a whole community of people who are advocating for those that do have it. But I saw this woman on the TikTok singing and dancing and was like, if he don't like me because I have it, he gotta go. If he don't like me because I have it, he gotta go. And I was like,
it's a weird empowerment, but all right.
You know what I mean? I was like, I'm happy for you, but then also at the same time,
Yeah. I mean, what does it do?
Herpes?
Yeah. From my understanding, it does nothing
aside from the outbreaks.
Yeah, that's all. I mean, really.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't kill you like other things. It spreads for sure.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that shit's uncomfortable as fuck.
No,
but what is the point of you, herpes?
Yeah,
like, you just there, dog.
That's what it seems like. You know, a lot of people do research, and there's so much more information than we had before. Like there was, I hate to say the word propaganda, but they pick and choose certain diseases to be like, this is going to go for this activity that we're trying to stop.
Yeah,
you know,
you saying herpes is a government conspiracy?
I mean, there are some people that will argue that AIDS was. I'm just saying.
Hey, you want to hear some crazy shit about AIDS? I said this to Rick this morning.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what you say? I was like, this feels like a touchy subject.
Let's talk. It is,
herpes
but let's talk about
like MSG.
Like MSG.
So you just add a sprinkle of it for more flavor? Like,
it's just like everything you heard bad about it isn't necessarily true.
I was like, we adding it to shit now?
It make it taste good, all right?
Oh, shit. That's hilarious.
I wish I could see everybody's face when I first say that statement.
You see something?
What?
Look, herpes like MSG. The Asians brought it. They trying to put it on everything.
Eating your Chinese food and it make your head hurt. God damn it.
Oh my god. So I sent Rick this thing this morning. Mike Tyson said in an interview.
Okay.
He said him and a friend had a threesome with a woman with AIDS. And he said, raw too. I didn't catch it. They both died of AIDS.
Was he trying to flex right there? Is that a Tyson flex?
That's how strong I am.
It was more of a like, I know there's purpose for me. I should be dead by now.
Don't pull God into this.
That, and then he goes into that.
Wow.
He didn't pull God into it, but Rosie Perez did. She said, what did she say? There's an angel over you or something like that. Amen.
I
mean, that would probably give me the same type of vibe, though.
Yeah, it's like,
so you feel like you already feel like you're the chosen one.
I do.
Anything else making you feel that way.
I do. That's facts. Yeah.
But I love that for you.
Thank you.
I really do.
I mean, and it doesn't help that in my whole days, I came out completely clean.
Yeah. And I'm about to die. No.
Meanwhile, Rick got that MSG. Rick got that MSG flowing through his face. You got MSG outbreak, dog.
Sodium.
Fuck. These are terrible jokes. Don't come back on me, please. Whoever's listening, please.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Look, if we don't laugh, we gonna cry.
Yeah.
Shit.
You gotta laugh sometimes so you don't cry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's why we're here. It's Thanksgiving and we're thankful for
We are.
That's good. Yo, do that on the deck, man.
Hey, baby, you ever?
Give me that gobble, girl.
I had to cover my. I was like, you guys can't watch me do this.
Not for free.
Not for free. Side note, speaking of doing shit for free, remember the day we had someone in here taking Polaroids and my feet? We took pictures of my feet.
Yeah, he got them?
I still have them in my purse. I was
Okay,
looking,
cool.
I was cleaning out my purse and I was like, why are there pictures of my own feet in my purse? And I was like,
Yeah, we lost the plot on those skits.
yeah.
Let's do an experiment. How much would y'all pay for these Nikki Blades feet Polaroids? Leave it in the comments. Let us know. Only real comments, right?
And I have French tips right now, by the way.
Oh,
I'm
she
super
got French
cute.
tips, uncircumcised.
What?
I just assume French people don't get circumcised.
What? Where'd that come from?
Majority of the world doesn't get circumcised.
Okay, but side note, what
Something about
part?
the way they say wee. Just say I like it.
Why would I want to cut the tip off my penis? Why would I want that? I want all my foreskin.
Oh, man.
I want my fromage. That's cheese.
Okay, so what part of your brain does that come from? I know you gotta feel it. You what part of your brain do you pull that random?
The circumcision
shit from?
part?
Yeah.
Well, because I feel like majority of the world just doesn't circumcise, and I feel like French people stereotypically, they say they are. I'm not saying this. It's a stereotypical thing. French people be funky. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
They I'm not saying that. I'm just
Okay.
saying people have said that French people are funky. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I've heard that as a joke. And not that uncircumcised dicks are funky.
I'm just listening.
I'm not saying
to you.
uncircumcised dicks are funky. I'm
just-
just that's where the joke went. This is the brain of a genius comedian
Yeah.
at work.
I asked the question. I wanted to see where it came from.
Contextually, if I was doing stand up and I was like, hey, you know, French dicks probably stink. Y'all would laugh. That's what I'm doing. Because of the cheese. And then something in there is Eiffel Tower, baguette.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, that's what I don't even remember how we got here.
Cheese.
Cheese,
Fancy
fromage,
food. You asked me how to eat.
circumcision. Oh, French tips. 'Cause
French
I thought
tips.
Yeah.
And then you said
Yeah,
then,
yeah. You ever been to France?
I have been to France
For real?
twice. I've been twice.
How'd you like it? Because I've heard like people always. So I've heard people go to Paris and be like, meh.
I was a meh.
Really? Okay. Why?
One, I didn't realize how much I was going to be walking, and I didn't bring the proper shoes because everybody tries to make it like France is super fashionable. No, France is like New York. You got to walk around, look cute, but still be mobile. All these damn people on Instagram and social media make it look like I'm doing a photo shoot. So my ass is thinking I'm going to walk around Paris looking like I'm doing a photo shoot. My feet start hurting.
Everything's cobblestone.
Everything is cobblestone. So that ruined it for me. But not only that, it just was, I wish I knew French when I went.
Right, because they're notorious for
Yes.
like we're not trying to accommodate your English.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm not mad at them for that.
Right.
I just didn't go prepared. The first time I went was just like that. The second time I went to France was with Lacoste. So that experience was just absolutely amazing.
Everything was set up and paid
everything's
for.
set
Yeah.
up, paid for. But if I was to return, I would say learn a little bit more of the language, have kind of a plan. I got to do the Eiffel Tower. It is great. I'm not a shopper, but I think that's why a lot of people like Paris is for the shopping. I'm more of a London girl.
Okay.
Yeah, we like
I
London.
loved me
How
some
was the
London.
Wi-Fi in Paris?
It was fine.
No, okay.
I mean, I paid for it, but it was fine. But yeah, it was good.
Yeah,
I'm glad I went.
Well, and that's the thing too, is like when I see a TikTok about how like people Paris isn't what it seems, I always kind of be like, okay, but I think that, we're Americans, so we only see what we see in the movies and shit, right?
It's super romanticized, but it is honestly that beautiful.
Right.
depending on who you go with, will determine your experience. If you go to Paris to see the Eiffel Tower while it glitters at night and you are there single and sad, it's going to be miserable. But if you are with someone you care about or whatever, it's going to feel magical.
I mean, even like Hollywood, man, motherfuckers be coming out here expecting like golden sidewalks and shit, and you see a motherfucker.
Shit. You see stars
shit
and
and
shit.
It's sparkly. It's covered in piss though.
It's a homeless dude shitting on the sidewalk. You know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
And to us,
it's still Hollywood.
And to us, it's like, okay, that's normal. But to people visiting, of course, they just have this, preconceived notion.
I don't want to ruin this. I'm sorry in advance, but I have to.
What?
But the way I learned that Paris wasn't shit was through porn. I like watching public stuff. I seen like public threesome by the Eiffel Tower, and I got to see what was really around that bitch. I was like, oh,
it's a park.
Yeah, and it was littered.
Look, guys, big cities are dirty. All of them big cities are dirty. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it's gonna be romanticized in movies and shit
Boston.
like that.
Boston is clean as fuck.
Really?
Boston was so clean.
It's just
I know
racist.
that it's random, but it was so clean.
I don't remember being outside in Boston.
Boston has, very beautiful architecture. If we're talking about like London and doing the whole Europe thing, Boston is beautiful but clean.
I went to a nice area of Boston. I also when me and Rick were in UMass, I don't know how far that is. Denisha, aren't you from that area? What part?
I'm from like right outside the city, but
Okay, word.
You
How
were
far
in
is
Amherst?
Amherst? How far is that from Boston?
that's a little bit further out.
Okay,
What
word.
about Worcester?
It's not that far. It's like 40 minutes away.
But am
Where's
I
the
right,
MGM
Denisha?
over
Boston
there?
is super clean, right? Very
Okay.
clean.
Interesting.
Is the MGM over there in Boston?
No.
Where is?
Boston has the Wynn. There's a casino out there.
There's a chain out there called the Seafood Shack or some shit. You familiar? Summer Shack. You know what I'm talking about? Me, it's the most wonderful time of the year. Holidays on the house at DraftKings Casino. With this season's offerings, you'll unwrap everything you wished for, from table games and jackpots to a slot at the top of everyone's list. Jingle bells, power reels, let's get it, baby. DraftKings is offering a warm welcome to new players with $100 instantly in casino credits with just a $10 wager. Plus, everyone can get in on the action with a holiday reward every freaking week. So sign up with code NOCHASER5 because the holiday cheer is here, only on DraftKings Casino.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. 21 and over. Physically present in Connecticut, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia only. Void in Ontario. Eligibility restrictions apply. New customers only. Opt-in required. Casino credits are non-withdrawable and expire in 168 hours. Terms at casino.draftkings.com/promos.
Yo, my guys, sometimes intimate moments happen spontaneously. You might be at a Del Taco and some employee busts in the bathroom while you're taking a poop and she's like, I would like to perform sexual intercourse with you, sir. And you might be like, oh my God, I wasn't ready, but you are ready because you got your Hims, okay? We always want to be ready so we can perform in the bedroom or in the bathroom. Hims provides access to treatments that can help you stay hard and last longer, giving you that boost of confidence so you can be ready whenever the mood strikes, all right? Hims is changing men's healthcare by providing you with access to affordable sexual health treatments from the comfort of your couch, all right? The process is 100% online, so there's no need for uncomfortable doctor's visits. No insurance is needed, and one low price covers everything from treatments to ongoing care. Start your free online visit today at hims.com/chaser. That's HIMS.com/chaser for your personalized ED treatment options. hims.com/chaser. The products mentioned are chewable compounded products which are not approved by or verified for safety or effectiveness by the FDA. Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan. But that's where we learned it was a lot of Cambodians in Boston, and they all got ass for some reason. That's where we started calling them Cambodians. Cambodians in Boston was crazy. It's a lot of also, is it Hmong? No, that's Minneapolis.
So there's a lot of
Interesting.
Vietnamese.
It's so interesting to see where everybody landed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like New Orleans, the fact that like the banh mi and the baguette and all, like how
the
everything
French
is so.
influence. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, man.
From a food perspective, New Orleans is supposed to be you gotta eat there.
Fire.
Really?
Yeah. Even like the fucking especially if you love seafood.
Love.
You know, etouffee and gumbo, like bomb. Oh, and you know, they big on the crawfish, the seafood boils and shit like that.
Yeah.
Popping. Baddies out there too, of course.
Beautiful.
You know what I'm saying? Gambit.
Yes, I'm gonna make a
name for myself. Yeah.
I do love me some gambit. We'll talk about that later. But
We can talk about it now. That's what
I love gambit. Okay, look, I am that person that had crushes on comic book characters. Like I really did. I think that I look like one.
I see it.
I feel like I look like a fucking comic book character.
Hey man, if you fucked with Gambit,
You saw when I was,
your head,
you know
look
what I
like
mean?
Professor.
Just like what? I was like, all of it or just side? Take all off.
Whole
Look,
thing, Charles.
okay. Question: if you could be Charles or Magneto, who would you be?
I'm gonna be Magneto.
I'd probably be who would I be?
Yeah.
Is Magneto, but I probably and if I took a personality test, I'd probably be Charles. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
let's talk
saying?
about
I'm
that.
more of a peaceful dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just like to be able to walk and shit.
Basic mobility.
Yeah.
Have you heard the whole
And I don't
thing?
want to read nobody's mouth.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like people saying mean things in there.
About you?
Just in general.
Have you heard the whole shit about how
Malcolm Martin.
yeah.
Wait, I didn't.
I think Stan
elaborate.
Lee said that's not. Oh, they said the Magneto and Charles were based off Malcolm X and Martin Luther King.
like so
But Professor X is Martin Luther King.
yeah,
Yeah.
the peaceful one.
Yeah.
And then Malcolm X is more like about that action. So he's Magneto.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But I
Did
think
somebody debunk that?
Stan Lee himself said, "Nah, that's not." The
Yeah. I mean, the more you watch it, I would never thought that.
yeah.
But it makes sense. Like
It could.
You know, mutants.
Especially at that time.
Yeah, that's the whole
Yeah.
shit it's supposed to be. Yeah,
do
yeah.
stuff better than regular people.
We think Magneto's mixed.
Oh man, but yes, New Orleans is very dirty. Yo, you would kill if you went to Mardi Gras, Nikki Blaze. You would
Yeah.
walk away with so many beads, bro.
Oh, God. Look,
at-
y'all are lucky that I don't decide to just be naked all the time because I'd
No,
be
they are
so
unlucky.
rich. Oh, I'd make so much money. You know, I think that every day. I know that sounds whatever, but I think every day when I wake up and I realize that I got to go to work, that I look in the mirror and I'm like, bitch.
Listen, there's gonna be a day where you look in the mirror and you say, "Damn, bitch, we can't do that no more."
That's why I took the pictures and I saved them just in case.
Hey, look, man. Look.
No, trust me, it's a strange conversation to have with your parents, but we have talked about this before. Like, I've had the discussion of Playboy with my parents. We've had the conversation of my dad saying, you decided to take the hard way. He's like, do you not understand how much money these girls for their toes, baby? Like, the
Playboy ever hit you up?
That's crazy.
back, yeah.
Mhm.
Even to do, they used to have women speak.
Yeah. Oh, you like do content?
So I've
for them?
actually done an interview for Playboy
Mhm.
for one of their channels.
Mm.
But yeah, like, look, I always knew that was an option. I wake up every morning and know it's an option. And then I'm like, do we go and take this option? I don't know.
It's a mainstream option now.
It's
It
crazy
don't even-
though.
It's not even
Forget
frowned
about this
upon
I know,
anymore. Yeah.
but still, I mean, at the end of the day, for me, I think I worked really, really hard to try to
Not
show.
be naked. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, show that I can speak, and I do like the fact that when I go into these other spaces that I could, but I haven't.
Yeah.
I would like to continue to do more. And in worst case scenario, if I don't get hired to do other work, I'm getting naked.
I mean, hey, everybody's in there like, where that worst case
I know,
scenario?
look at everybody's like, stop.
They just put her on the blacklist of everything.
Right.
Do not hide.
I'm struggling.
Fucking horny ass directors and producers like, let me X her off my little short list.
So we're ready to start the Nikki Blade show. Wait a minute.
You ain't hey, like Tyler Perry. You hold on a second, dog. You don't watch No Chaser podcast? She said she's
Look,
gonna get
I will
naked.
play a stripper in a show.
No, okay, that's a good question.
What? What's the question?
Let's say it was because you're not trying to be naked, right?
Yeah, I'm doing my
On some
best.
casual shit.
Yeah.
Let's say Tyler Perry
Okay.
was like, I'm writing a movie about a stripper that I don't know whatever he writes movies.
Okay. Yeah.
Put you in a weird wig. But
Your baby daddy's evil.
your
Got
baby
it,
dad is
got it.
evil.
Normal
You know,
storyline.
yeah,
Got
your
it.
car drives off a cliff. Yeah, whatever. But it's a topless scene.
Yeah.
Would you do that?
If the money's right.
Yeah, I feel it.
Look, I am blessed. Y'all don't know it, but I know it. Okay? I have no problem with what is underneath here. As I said, y'all are lucky. I would be so rich. But if it made sense, right? Like it would have to be at a point in my life and my career where I was like, this, I could work after it
Uh-huh.
and I would feel okay.
And it wouldn't hinder things.
And it wouldn't hinder
Yeah,
things,
yeah, yeah.
right? You know, I mean,
It's got to be respectful nudity.
it just gotta
get
make
it.
sense.
I
You
get
know,
it.
like even if you were to do a sex scene that's implied, that might be worse than showing your damn nipples.
Depends, yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like the situations all are different. But look, if I was to ever be bare chested, it would be in a way that was one that I could live with.
You ever seen that Halle Berry scene in Monsters Ball?
As I said, if it was tasteful and I could live on in the same category as Halle Berry,
Man.
then possibly.
That was not tasteful.
That-
Well, I mean, but they
But
look
it was-
She looked
great.
like she tastes good.
but it
Do
was,
you know what I'm saying? But they
it was
look-
artistic.
But
It
it's
was not.
artistic and it looked good.
that shit was raunchy.
There was
looked good.
there's an uncut version of that scene
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you see that? Yeah.
where you see his her ass cheeks grab his balls.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Oh, I did not see that.
oh, Nikki Blaze.
Okay,
Let me
look,
tell
I'm
you.
not. Look, no.
Many a nut
No.
has been busted.
But you know what's wild? If you think about how much she probably made from that, if she was to do she probably
She could do it right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Halle Berry's absolute to this day.
I've seen a few girls who like were known for their bodies or whatever early on, but they refused to do anything naked. And this may be before OnlyFans, but there was always a place for you to be naked.
Yeah.
And then they got like a role on a like random fucking Showtime show or some shit like
No,
that.
and then they
It
wound up.
is one episode. You don't even have a fucking name.
2
And
seconds.
they
No.
completely naked,
Yeah.
getting smashed or just
No.
got smashed. And I'm like, that's not how
That's
you
not
do
how you
this.
do it.
That's so funny, right? Credibility
Yeah.
is
That's all you got in this.
Yeah.
I feel like if not, you better have a good PR team to get your ass back where you need to be.
I'm waiting to show my dick or something. dog. I'm hyped for that shit, bro. Let me have a reason to have my dick out. I'm like so excited, bro.
But
It's kind of strange that dick is shown so much more these days.
why?
I don't know. I was just so
appreciate it.
used to it not being. I didn't say anything's wrong with it. I just
Okay.
said it's strange to
I-
see.
I do
For
think,
me.
yeah, and I can understand because that's been one of the things you're so used to seeing, like the woman's body
Yeah.
in its form,
Yeah.
and then you see a PP on the screen.
Yeah.
I remember watching Euphoria and going, "Oh my god!"
It's almost, and here's the thing, right? Dicks are never shown as a like, it's never shown in the same way that a female nudity is.
I think they're doing better with it though. I think they're starting to lean more into like the male form.
Right? No, yeah,
You know, like-
because it's always either before it was always either comical or it's kind of
Yeah.
like it's supposed to be like jarring. Like, oh
Yeah.
no, oh she's in a room with a bunch of dudes
No.
with their dicks out. This is scary.
Now we're seeing it where we're like,
The first time I ever saw a movie where they showed a dick in like this is like this is a beautiful thing that's happening. I was watching Sex and the City 2. I
Okay.
think with my ex.
oh,
And there's a scene where that Italian neighbor, whatever
Comes
he's,
out.
that sexy ass dude, it's a slow motion shower scene, bro. They do like a slow motion
Hand.
pan down.
Yeah.
His dick is dripping water. I was like,
Crazy.
jeez. I was like, oh my gosh.
Relax, guys.
You really, yeah, okay, yo, take it down.
Wow.
I was like, hey, yo, Paul.
and then the
In the
girls are like,
theater.
and all the girls in the theater are like,
He's like, yeah, pause it, please, right there.
"Pause right there."
That, in my head, I'm like, wow, these seats are soaking right now, son. But yeah, that was the first time I ever seen a dick portrayed in that light.
Yeah.
And but
But I think it's good. I think
I think it's great.
I think that it's great because most of the time, let's just be honest, you know, I don't know how it is for men. I mean, you guys are very used to seeing just like women on the screen. I know I'm used to seeing women on the screen. But when I do see, you know, some of the male stuff, I'm like, hey, y'all are finally getting exploited the way that you've wanted to be.
I think I'd much rather have equality exploitation rather than take away all the nakedness.
Oh,
Right. No, I'm for that.
Yeah,
Equal nudity.
for sure.
I think it's just because it's the early stages because seeing titties back in the day was crazy too.
Crazy, wow.
Now it's normal.
Or even full frontal. I'll say for women, like
Yeah.
that is still something that is, not necessarily we're seeing all the time.
Yeah, I've never seen like a straight on cooch shot. in
Not
a movie.
spread.
No,
Like, I've
definitely
never-
not.
never
Get out of
spread.
there.
I've seen front, of course, but
Yeah,
never
yeah.
like.
No.
Bruh, there
But
is
I think that's okay.
there was a Rosario Dawson
Nah, if
movie.
they show whole dicks, they gotta.
What do you mean?
Look, that's all we
That's a lot.
got.
That's anatomy.
That's
That's
all
now
we
we're in
got.
an anatomy class, okay? If you are going open leg camera in, like we have to.
You know what? I think actually that is very anti-woman what you're saying, Nikki Blades.
How was that
Because-
anti-woman?
Because a spread eagle cooch
Yeah.
is a cooch in all its essence and beauty. You
But
feel
do
me?
you see an erect penis on camera? No. So
No, that's true.
exactly. So I would put those in the same category.
So let's
In
do
the
it all.
boys, there was a erect penis.
And-
May have been fake, but
Yeah, that always be, them shits always be prosthetics too.
yeah, a lot. Yeah, that's the other thing too. It's prosthetic dicks a lot of time.
that okay, his thing is fake and hers is real. So then we still not equal.
Let's
No, we said be equal.
Let's let it all out.
Sorry.
Yeah. There was a Rosario Dawson movie, bro. She got she's not like, but she's walking, and this is the first time I've seen a celebrity cooch shaved in a movie before.
Okay.
You could see the line of her cooch, and it's like she's fully shaved. I was like, whoa, this is different. You know what I'm saying?
Jennifer Lawrence.
Yes, in that one movie with
No.
the younger one, she was naked.
Yeah.
Was she shaved?
She had a little bush. Yeah.
But I'm
But they
not-
made that hilarious.
Yeah.
it was funny
To take away from the freakiness.
because did I think that it was necessary? No.
Of course not. It was gratuitous.
But I mean, yeah, it was more on the comical side, but I didn't think it was necessary. And
But I also think it was low key on purpose because it's like
I know that movie was not funny.
really.
Yeah,
I
but
thought
I don't think the movie was necessary.
No, that movie was terrible.
really.
I don't think it was terrible.
I thought it was terrible.
I just don't get why it exists.
Oh damn! So I disagree to both of y'all because
Okay.
I going into it I thought it was all right, and then by the end of it I was like I'm really into this movie. Like I really like care about these characters and shit.
That's interesting. Like for me, it was like I don't regret watching it. I don't
Right.
think it was trash, but I still left it like, why? Like, why did we have this movie? The premise is weird to me.
The premise is weird.
I don't like anybody in their role. I'm not saying they didn't do good.
Yeah.
I just
Right.
the casting, like, why these people for these? It didn't make sense. to
you
me.
know, I was mad that I saw it in theaters.
Oh, you saw it in
Oh,
theaters?
yeah.
Do you know why? Like that will make you experience a movie differently. I saw it in theaters, and that's why I thought it was trash.
I streamed
Maybe
it.
at home.
Yeah,
Oh,
I watched it at
Watched it
home,
at home.
and I think when you skip something in theaters and you watch it at home, you're a little more forgiving of it because you're like, I'm just watching this shit at home.
Yeah, no.
I was very like, so I went in with low expectations,
Okay.
thinking she was just doing it for a bag because they probably paid her a lot to get naked,
Yeah.
and then ended up being like, I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Especially when he the little singing in the restaurant scene. I was like, oh, that shit fire, bro.
It might be something I have to rewatch. But yes, I saw it in theaters and I was upset because I went out of my way to go see this film that I thought was going to be better than what it was. Also, nudity in public settings for me, I realize is not my thing.
Oh,
Interesting.
my thing.
Yeah.
Not my thing. I don't necessarily like looking at naked people around other people.
Oh, you mean
Unless it's in a strip
seeing
club.
nudity in
Yeah,
in
it was
public
almost
places?
like unexpected, and I'm looking around. I'm unnecessarily self-conscious,
Got you,
but
got
you know,
got you. Like,
But
are they
I was-
seeing me see this right now?
I was like, are we all looking at the same coochie?
What was the first time y'all watched a naked or sex scene with your parents? What movie was it?
I don't remember, but I do remember just how uncomfortable it is. Trying to look like you're not looking.
I just feel like to this day, anytime there's nudity, I'm like, don't even want anything to do with it.
I watched Titanic in the theaters with my family, and that was the first time take it back. That was not the first time I see some titties with my family because for some reason Thai karaoke DVDs. And my parents would always throw DVD karaoke parties.
DVD
All
party.
the, and I've said, y'all Thai people are just freaky ass people, freaky by nature. It's in our blood. It's part of our culture, I think.
Yeah, embrace it. Live it.
All the karaoke DVDs, and it would just be regular shit. Like my dad singing "Fucking My Way" by Frank Sinatra. It would be a a woman in a bikini taking a shower. Sometimes nipples will be out, and that is the backdrop for the karaoke.
Stop it. No way.
Yeah, so I would just be at these fucking old Thai people karaoke parties.
Tim is always invited.
Titties on screen. Yeah. You know, I think now that I unpack things, I kind of might understand why I am the way I am.
Yeah, you've been surrounded by it your youth.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it.
No. It made you who you are.
Yeah.
It's very funny.
But yeah, Titanic was the first movie I saw where I was there, like, you know, quote unquote, like a sex scene with my parents. I had a homie in high school, in junior high, my boy Armand, where, you know, and I heard about this after the fact, where parents could get editions of Titanic with the nude scene cut out and the sex scene cut out. So we were there at school talking about like, oh man, well, you know, oh her boobies, blah blah blah. And Armand's like, what are y'all talking about? What? Y'all saw titties in Titanic? What are you even talking about?
That sucks for him.
And he had no clue, dog, that there were titties in Titanic.
That's so funny. Seeing titties randomly in a movie while you're watching it with your insecure ass girlfriend. That shit is an interesting feeling. Like,
what's that?
You gotta
look
just try not to make any sudden gestures or movements.
Yes, it's all about the gestures.
Yeah, like you can't.
Like, I'm not allowed. I was like, at this point, I'm like,
I was 15, watching Bring It On with my first girlfriend, Tina Park.
Okay.
We were in the theaters, and in the opening of the movie, they do like a little, like, it's like a dream sequence dance segment.
Yeah.
And there's the Asian girl cheerleader. She says something and she like slaps a little butt. And I couldn't control myself in the theaters. I went, oh. Tina looked at me.
Did she?
Pissed the whole movie. Pissed off.
Oh my goodness.
Was so angry at me for reacting to this cheerleader.
Yeah, look, 50 years old, I'll give you that. But they do that shit as grown ass women.
Look, so I'm really trying to think of it if I've done that.
Yeah.
So I literally the other day had a conversation with my ex-boyfriend who works at a adult establishment. He works at a strip club. And we were having a conversation. He was like, jokingly said about how I never really worry about you around guys. I've always worried about you around girls. Because there is a story in this. I don't know if I've ever told this before, but there was one time we were all at a house party, mind you. I was with my boyfriend at the time. And he was like, I disappeared to go make out in the car with my friend.
You told us about this.
Yeah, and then he found me. But he decided to bring it up the other night when we were talking. We were just talking about whatever. And I looked at one of the girls. I said, why does she look so familiar? And he said, because it looks just like the girl that you made out with at the party that we were at. And I had to find you in the car with her. And I was like, damn, was I really that bad back then?
This brings up an interesting question, Nikki Blades, which I want to ask Ricky Shucks. Because people have said I'm weird for this. Okay, if my girlfriend or like if Chia, right, was to make out with a girl, I wouldn't be upset with that. Like I wouldn't be like, oh, she cheated on me. You feel me? I, you know, and look, I just wouldn't be mad. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people are like, oh no, that's cheating, right? Understandably, I get it. But for me, I'm like, okay, it'd be different if she had an emotional situation with this girl. But if Chia, look, if she was even went down on somebody, a girl, I wouldn't be mad. I don't know. Is that weird?
I don't think it's weird. I think you kind of just have an understanding of something. For me, I have to have a level of understanding here. And it can't be something I find out.
Okay.
You gotta tell me.
Right.
Either, hey, I've been wanting to try, or, oh my God, guess what I did?
Yeah. Like I got in trouble. Like I got in trouble. I got in trouble that
if
day.
I walk in on that shit,
I know.
Yeah.
it's gonna be different.
I really still trying to explain myself with that whole situation. I really don't know, but I understand from his perspective. He was like, you just like kissing girls. I understand that this is who I've decided to be with. And I'm not the type that's like, I kiss her, you kiss her. No, touch another girl, and I'm gonna punch you in the mouth.
Right.
Oh yes,
It's
fuck her.
yeah. I am not, like I said, I'm not out here trying to convince y'all to be with me. Like, don't be with me. I'm terrible. Stay away.
I'm terrible and you chose it. That's your fault.
You don't.
You got bad discernment.
You knew what you were. Look,
Fix your
They did not know what they were getting
fix
into.
your judgment.
look.
You couldn't see through my facade.
I am the problem. Okay, and if you decide to come over here after knowing that I am the issue, then like, what do you expect?
Dummy.
It's your fault. That's a choice after that. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
Nah,
Some of y'all are
after
like,
that,
I can change her.
nah. Stupid idiots.
Yeah. Stay away from me.
But yeah, nah, if I walk in on it, I'm gonna be mad. But maybe first I'm gonna see like, can I get in on
Yeah,
this?
of course.
And if they are like, oh shit,
Yeah.
we're so sorry. I was like, oh, so y'all wasn't even gonna invite me.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm angry.
Now
yeah.
I'm upset.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I've always, look, man, maybe, maybe I've watched just too much porn in my day, but like,
That's the thing.
yeah, totally. But like, I feel like, like you said, walking in on it, I'd be like, oh, sucky now.
I mean, also, you and Chia have been together for how long? And do you think that your porn consumption has anything to do with like your leniency? Say if Chia was to dabble around.
That's an interesting question. If she was to want to mess around with another girl, like, is there a question of my porn consumption
Having
like
an
affecting,
influence?
yeah, like influencing my thoughts on like, is it making me, not look at girl on girl relationships as something as serious because I'm sexualizing them so much? Maybe, because like, yeah, if I saw Chia with another girl, my first thought wouldn't be, what the fuck, you're cheating on me. It would be like, oh, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's just interesting. I definitely know too much consumption of porn does something.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know how much of that is bad. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Because some of it is just learning. Some of it is, oh shit, I like something I didn't know I liked. As opposed to, oh, okay, I want to do that now because they did it. And I think people think it's all of that. Like it's just, oh, you saw this in porn, so now you want to try it. I saw it and it felt good to me. So how much of that is that, right? But then specifically with the girl on girl shit, my first instances of that was at parties. Girls kissing each other. I didn't see that from
Because
porn.
they were doing it for fun.
Yeah. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And I seen people enjoying that at parties.
Right.
Yeah.
Two girls were kissing, it was so hot.
Yeah.
Not based off of their porn consumption.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think some things you just don't know you like until you witness it.
Okay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or try it depending on, you know.
Nah.
And then there's some things that you don't know anything about and you think this is how it's supposed to be because they did it. And that's problematic.
Now you got me imagining a scenario where like I walk in on my wife going down on somebody or again going like with a girl and I'm like, oh, hell yeah. But then I walk in on them like reading poetry to each other. I'm like, what the fuck? Get out.
Could you imagine
emotional
another girl?
connection?
Hold on, wait. Can you imagine another woman making your wife laugh?
Laugh? She's out of there, brother.
Just full blown belly chuckles. She's like, "Oh my god, you're the funniest person I've ever met in my life."
It's done. I'm filing divorce papers that day.
You try to play it cool, you throw in a joke and they,
Whoa.
that's
Samantha,
that shit right there.
Samantha, tell that one joke. Tell that one joke.
She's like, it's funny when Samantha says it.
Yeah.
So good when Samantha.
Okay. Well, get Larry H. Parker on the line because we gonna handle this shit, brother. Where that prenup at?
That's the line.
Yeah.
Damn. How has another man ever made your wife laugh in front of you?
Impossible.
I make her laugh all the time.
Yeah, no, Rick's a funny guy. David So's made her laugh, of course. Here's the thing too. You realize after a while, Chia is she's just so used to me.
Yeah.
And I get it. When you're used to a funny person, just like when you are a funny person, you don't laugh anymore.
You laugh less.
Like me and Rick, we rarely make each other belly laugh. We'd be like, that's hilarious.
It's almost expected.
We used to be like, That's funny.
Yeah, unless there's cameras here, you have to.
Then you have to.
Yeah. But it's like nowadays, you know what I'm saying? After being together for so long, if I make her laugh, I'll be like, "You like that, babe?" Oh, okay. I did something right there. Okay.
Okay, so what does make your wife laugh?
BBCs. It's crazy. It's weird. Nah.
Big boisterous comedian.
Fire. That's crazy.
So good. That's a belly laugh. I may not be showing it, but I'm laughing.
I may not be laughing.
I'm laughing inside.
Nah.
Wow.
You know, every once in a while, you might hit a little something that makes her laugh, and then you be like, yeah.
She also is the type that'll be like, I'm so mad I laughed at that. She don't want to laugh.
No.
And they be like, why?
Yeah, like,
Why are you mad?
I get it. Let me tell you, when a man can make you fucking laugh when you're so upset, you're like, I want to hit you.
Y'all play games on every level. Just
level.
let yourself
Laugh, dog.
Let yourself
I
be
don't
happy.
want to laugh.
Let yourself
I'm
fucking
upset. Don't make me laugh, damn it.
God.
Having that sexy ass personality that I decided to date you for. Damn it,
Fucking
it's coming
laugh,
back
let
to
it go.
bite me in the ass.
Oh, that shit.
There's nothing worse. Once a guy can make you laugh, ladies, like that is it. You think that his height is gonna get him out of trouble? Bitch, no. When he laughs and he's sweet, you're like, motherfucker.
Yeah. So that's the struggle of being together for a long time. Is that shit don't really work anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta do extra.
You got to come with some new jokes.
But here's what's great. It's like, I know her, and it's like, she's the type that when she gets mad, she don't want to talk. She's like, I'm not going to talk to you, right? So it's like, in the beginning, you get in a situation like that, you be like stressing, like, oh man, damn, I fucked up. She's not talking to me for 2 days. After you with it for a while, you be like, all right, cool, man.
You're like some peace.
She's gonna come around when she comes around. I'm gonna go watch some TV. I'm good.
And then you get to say, you ready to step back and stupid?
And then it's normally like, yeah.
Yeah, like, you still mad? All right.
Can I tell you guys something?
Well,
There was this guy that I was talking to, and he told me that I was super funny.
Oh.
And he laughed every time I told him something. And I honestly understood why being funny is really the prize, because I got so much joy out of knowing, like, you're laughing at my jokes? Wow, I must be a comedian or something.
Rick, don't say it. Don't
And then
do
when
it.
he decided to stop laughing, I was like, bitch, you were playing me the whole time. Shit, you knew that I cared more about myself than just my looks. You laughed just to make me feel
There's
good
this-
about myself.
There's this meme. There's this meme of a dog.
I knew it was a setup. I still think I'm funny.
There's a meme
Shit.
of a meme of this golden retriever that has this face like
Yeah.
and the meme is like when she thinks she's funny but you trying to smash.
Yeah. But trust me, I was already like, you have no reason. Like, look, then part of you was like, well, there's no reason for you to keep pretending if we've already, whatever it was. I was like, do you think I'm funny? And then I was like, shit, you laugh at everything. Fuck. I know that you're just playing me right now. Because I know some of the shit I say is not funny. And I'm like, you are just, God damn it. And then I go back to my male friends and I realize, I was like, dude,
listen,
he's just laughing at me to make me give it up, huh? Yeah.
I'm so proud that I held it in till the
No,
end
I
of the
felt
story.
I really did try. I was like, let me wrap this up because I feel Rick laughing right
We
now.
were
Let me
both
get-
like, oh, I know what this is.
Yeah, I know. I was like, let me get to it because I also know I'm talking to two fucking comedians. I know the end of the joke. God damn it.
Look. You've had some bangers on here.
I was gonna say that.
It's some genuine, oh shit, that's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Some off camera too that a little mean.
First off, I'm funnier off camera. Let me just say, because I'm not
Oh,
thinking about what I'm saying. I don't
It's
give a
true.
shit.
It definitely
I am
gets
way-
meaner
yeah.
funny off camera.
I'm way funnier
Oh,
off
I
camera.
got tears.
But look, no.
Also, I was like, yeah, bitch, keep laughing at me. I was like, yeah, keep telling me I'm funny and you like me for more than just my looks. It's my personality.
Hey guys, that's a hack right there, guys. Keep that in
Keep
mind. all right?
yes.
Keep laughing.
What? The first time he chuckled, I looked at him. I said, "Ooh." Oh, so you think I'm funny? Hold on, let me see how far I can take
Good
this.
stuff.
Take that with you. Take that with you for Thanksgiving dinner, guys.
Who's there?
How long we been going so far, Denise?
I felt
Exactly an hour.
Oh, let's
Wow,
go.
did we do an hour?
Well, happy Thanksgiving, y'all. Thank you for watching another episode of No Jason Podcast. We love you.
Holy
We are thankful
shit.
for you. I'm thankful for you.
I'm thankful for you guys.
And I'm thankful for you, Ricky Shucks. I'm thankful for all y'all for tuning in every week. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Enjoy your turkey. Enjoy your leftovers. We love you so much. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm Tim Chantarangsu.
I'm Ricky Shucks.
I'm Nikki Blades.
Bye.